Hello friends, we are back again with another topic. Before we begin, have a look at these pictures.
He is pulling the cart. He is kicking the ball. She is pulling the drawer. He is opening the door. He is drawing water from the well. All these actions are push or pull activity.
You guessed it right. Our today's topic is force and friction. Have you ever been to a supermarket and enjoyed selecting your favorite things, put it in your cart and enjoyed pushing it or pulling it and dragging it? It's really fun.
Well, I have enjoyed pulling the suitcase on the airports. It's very easy. It's too much fun.
Yes, it is. The tires and the interaction between the tires and the floor, it really makes it easier. There is an interaction between the two objects, that is the floor and the tire, by the means of push or pull.
This act of push or pull caused due to an interaction is called force.
Well, can you now define force for me?
Yes, of course. A force is a push or pull action upon an object as a result of interaction. Effects of force. What all can you do with force? You can move a stationary object. A force applied on a stationary object can make it move. For example, pulling a suitcase on its wheel and lifting a box, as given in the pictures.
By applying force, can we only move an object or we can stop it too?
Yes, we can stop it too.
How?
We can stop a moving object by applying a force in the direction opposite to the movement of the object.
Just like catching a ball.
If you want to try it, take a tennis ball and place it on the table. Now, gently push the ball. What happens? The ball begins to move. Now place your hand on the moving ball. What do? You stop the ball from moving.
So, a force can move a stationary object and it can stop it too. When you stop a ball, you are applying force opposite to the direction of the ball.
But I have seen some balls that they stop on their own.
Yes, they do. A body can stop on its own as well due to the force of friction. What else can a force do? Can it also change the speed of a moving object?
Yes, it can.
How?
The speed of an object increases and decreases depending upon the strength and the direction of the applied force. I have an example for you. You have to push a moving swing harder in the direction of its motion to increase its speed.
All right.
Well, I have also seen things changing their directions.
Yes, they do. A force can change the direction of the moving object as well.
That's what happens in the game of cricket. When the bowler bowls towards the batsman hits it towards another direction and the ball travels in a new direction. A force can do so many things. It can move a stationary object. It can stop a moving object. It can change the direction and speed of an object. But can it change the shape and size of an object?
Of course it can. Have you ever observed a piece of sponge or played with it? Or a rubber band?
Yes, I've played.
Yes, when you stretch a rubber band, it changes its shape. Same happens with a piece of sponge. You squeeze it and it changes its shape. So, the application of force on an object can change its shape and size. How many kinds of forces are there?
There are two types of forces. First one is contact forces. Its examples are muscular force and frictional force. The second type of force is non-contact force. Its examples are gravitational force, magnetic force and electrostatic force.
What is a contact force?
A contact force is not difficult to understand. Some forces act on the body only when they are in contact with the body is called contact forces.
For example, a muscular force.
Yes, a force applied by the muscles of one's body is called muscular force.
Just like they are applying their muscular force on these objects?
Yes.
Second type of contact force is frictional force.
Is it that force that makes the things stop on its own?
Yes, exactly. Whenever you kick a ball, it always stops after covering some distance. When a body moves or tries to move over a surface, there is a force which resists the motion of the body, and this force is called the frictional force.
Oh, now I understood.
That brings us to our next topic, non-contact forces. What kind of forces could those be?
I'll tell you, there are some forces that do not require a physical contact to act on an object.
Can you elaborate with examples?
Yes, the examples are gravitational forces, magnetic forces, and electrostatic forces.
Right, the gravitational force makes an apple fall on the ground. And have you ever played with magnets?
Yes,
What do they do?
they stick to each other.
Right, they attract each other. And on birthdays, have you stuck balloons on the wall by charging them?
Yes, I always do.
That's the electrostatic force. Gravitational forces.
All objects in the universe attract each other with a force called gravitational forces.
Yes, when a ball is thrown up, it always falls back on the ground.
Yes, I've tried that.
Magnetic forces.
The force of attraction between the magnet and the metal is called magnetic force.
Yes, the bar magnet and few iron pins, they do the magic.
Thank you. Please like the video, share the video and subscribe to our channel. Please go to the website www.dreamtalents.in for free tests.